morning everyone, this is Val and I'm back here to speak about Canada Immigration 2021. I know it's been quite some time when I didn't do videos. It's just because the life is getting busier and busier every month. And as you know, in my previous video I mentioned that I was on vacation. I came back here in Abu Dhabi and I had to wear a wonderful watch which didn't allow me to go anywhere for 10 days. So it was quite challenging time after my vacation, and as well as we still are waiting our documents for Canada to be viewed and finalized, so I'm busy with that. Plus I'm in the middle of something in terms of event preparations, so yeah, the life is getting busier and it's less and less time to make YouTube videos. However, today I'm with you and I have some kind of exciting topic to discuss, and in this beautiful location which is our backyard, and I'm so happy that I can actually sit outside finally. The weather is kind of allowing us to do that, so I think going forward I will do more videos on the nature because it's beautiful, it's relaxing and more cheerful and greenery, and it's nice scenery to look at for you. Well, I am back with my favorite book where I put all my notes for you, which I learned while I'm preparing to immigrate to Canada. So I would like to remind again, because I received some of the comments and as well as the emails that asking me specific questions about their situations. Let's say, yeah, I can give the advice according to my knowledge. I would like to remind again that I'm not an immigration consultant or immigration agent who can help you with your immigration, but I can guide you with my knowledge based on my personal experience. If you need for more legal advices in terms of your specific situation, I would suggest you to go the organization who can help you, or ask immigration consultant or immigration lawyer. Why I started my conversation from this point, because today we're gonna talk about the immigration agencies. Yeah, I think it's very exciting topic to talk about, and lots of people doubting immigration agencies. So today we're gonna speak about to be or not to be. Let's start. Legal agenda, you're gonna understand better the flow of conversation for today's video. If I will be a little bit like Chinese, don't pay too much attention because it's really bright here, even though it is still a shadow, and after 1 hour I need to run inside because I'm gonna be sweat. Today we're gonna talk about the pros and cons, how I will do the research of the immigration agency if I need to do so. I don't want to preach about the go for the immigration agencies or consultants, or don't go for them, you know, because I check so many videos on YouTube, and unfortunately that all of the videos which I watch personally were against the immigration agencies. In my video I don't want to preach for or against that. I just want to sum up everything what I learned about immigration agencies, and just to give you a thought about it. And probably this video will help you to make a decision if you want to do it by yourself or you want to go for the immigration consultant who will help you to immigrate. So we all know that there is a huge amount of agencies exists in UAE, for example, and worldwide. It's like thousands and thousands of them who can help you to immigrate to Canada, to New Zealand, to Australia, who promises you work, who promises you visa. You know, they have different type of promises they do. However, we need to remember one thing. There are so many agencies are not authorized to do their job. That's number one. Secondly, IRCC, as you know, accept applications from the authorized representative, which is immigration lawyer or immigration consultant, or you. So these two things you have to keep in mind. You will ask why there are so many agencies around. It's very simple, because there is a huge demand on it. Before you go for an agency, you have to understand that you're going for a risk. You need to prepare yourself that you already lost the money which you invested in that, because nobody can guarantee you anything. If you decided in your head that you are ready to take this risk, what you have to do next? First of all, and it's very important one, is do your research. It will take time. Sometimes it can take months, sometimes it can take years, sometimes it can take days. It depends totally on you how actively you're gonna do your research. First, start from the social media, obviously. Check their websites, check their social media, check the amount of followers, check their testimonials, reviews, feedbacks. People can buy followers, and that's what agencies does. So you need to make sure that these are real people who follow the agencies. When you're talking about checking the testimonials, what I'm trying to say, when you, for example, open the Facebook page of the agency which you found, you start to check testimonials from people who already got invitation to apply to the Canada, or who already got visas. So what you have to do, you have to scroll down and check one by one each video, listen it carefully what people says. What I would suggest is, what I'm trying to say, that when I speak with a person from other country, other nationality, I would say I cannot see him through, if you know what I mean. When I see the Russian person, I mean, I'm Russian, obviously, I can feel the person, if it's trustworthy, or is it something like I can rely on. I don't know, it's very difficult to explain this feeling, but when these people of the same nationality, they actually can see each other through. What I'm trying to say that try to find a testimonial from the person of your nationality. Usually the immigration agencies are posting the videos and they're mentioning the person's name, who got the visa, or who just got invited, or whatsoever. So what you will do, you'll find this person in the social media itself. I know it's kind of stalking, but do that. And after you found that person, try to contact that person and ask for the feedback, honest feedback, because you know very well that they can put whatsoever on the social media platforms. But that person specifically from your country probably can give you the honest feedback, or he can guide you, she can guide you, or she can give you some referrals to the immigration agent who is the reliable one. Well, I think it's worth to try, and this is just advice from my side. So you can take it or not. Obviously, you need to have a look at their price. It should be reasonable. So the reasonable price in UAE, I would say, till 10,000 dirham. This is only the agency's fees, and I'm not talking the fees which will go into your contract, which is related to your government expenses and expenses for your IELTS exam. Well, if you did your research carefully, it's time to go meet that person, immigration consultant, in person. I would suggest you to arrange a meeting face-to-face. Well, I know that now in COVID time it's a little bit complicated, so you can also may do a Zoom call. And I truly believe that meeting face-to-face is much better than a virtual meeting. Once you arrive, you have a look at the office, you have a look at the people, you started to speak with your assigned immigration lawyer or consultant. What you can do, you can ask a refusal rate, because no one wants to talk about the applicants who were not successful in their immigration journey. You can ask about the refusal rate face to face. You can also ask some documents to check, they can show you the applications of people who successfully received the visas. They usually have a file where they can share with you that information. And another thing I think is also very crucial is to check your contract carefully. They are very smart in this, and if you are not a lawyer, it's very easy you to be catched. In the contract usually is written how much you need to score in IELTS. They cover it themselves very well. There is absolutely not guarantee that, you know, if you sign this contract and even you delivered your IELTS exam and you paid the full amount, that you're gonna get your Canada visa. You have to know that nobody promised you anything again, so just keep that in the mind. Check your contract carefully. If you need to consult with someone, just go ahead and do that. And now let's speak about the pros and cons, which you will face if you go for an immigration agency or if you will not. Okay, let's start from the advantages. The first advantages is the people who are working in immigration agencies are professionals, so they know what they do. Secondly, they are the one who are drafting documents for you. So basically you don't have to do anything. What the only thing you need to do is fill up the information in their drafting documents. Thirdly, they are saving you time. So basically, if you cannot do application by yourself, you're a businessman, you're very busy at your work with your children, whatsoever with your life, they are the one who will do everything for you. The only thing you is just follow up with them, fill up some gaps in the draft documents, and just to be with them when they need you. Talking about the advices, they can give you the proper advices on this specific situation which you are facing. Maybe you have some debts, maybe you have some problems, maybe you are married or not married. There is different scenarios. Maybe you don't have the necessary IELTS score, maybe you don't have the enough money, maybe there is thousand scenarios can be around, and they can be helpful in terms of giving the advices according to your situation and your scenario. Mistakes. Well, I truly believe that people, actually not only these people, the people who works in administration, they have to be very specifically paying attention to the details and find mistakes if there is such. They are the one who will correct you, because you know, if you fill up many documents, probably you do that in the middle of the night, in the evening, in the morning, while your children are at school, when you have break. We are all human beings, and it's very common for us to make a mistake. Obviously, they are the one who will check after you to make sure that you avoid all the mistakes while you are filling up the documents. They are open to possibilities. That's very important, because when we are applying by ourselves, we are narrow-minded a bit. They are open to possibilities in terms of advising you what can be done for you beside the, for example, express entry. Yeah, it's just an example. And the last one, of course, is updates. So they are very well updated. They are the one who is monitoring the news, make sure that they have the latest information for you to provide. What about the cons? Yes, what is exactly go wrong or can go wrong while you're going with the immigration agent? Well, first of all, and the most common one, I guess, it's a scam. Amount of scams in UAE, I cannot even just, you know, count on my two hands. Biggest and the huge minus, disadvantage, cons, whatever you call it, it's scams. Many agencies who is offering you their services, who is guaranteeing you job abroad, who is guaranteeing getting visa 100%, they are scams. My best advice will be, just keep it in your mind, nobody can guarantee you anything. People can help you, people can guide you, but nobody can guarantee you anything. You know, even you go for the agent or you don't go, it's totally up to you. It's a risk. They actually can hurt your application. When you're doing it by yourself, you're the one who is responsible for submitting your application. When the consultant does for you this job, the responsibility lies on him, kind of on you, so you cannot blame him. He already submitted application on your behalf, so if something goes wrong, there is absolutely no one blame besides yourself. So keep that in mind. Costly, of course, that's the third and obvious factor. They are costly. It's lots of money. For someone, it's a huge amount of money. When you go for the immigration agent, you have to understand that you give this money and you said goodbye. no matter which outcome it's gonna be from your situation, that money are gone. Are you ready to lose this money? That's another question. Well, mistakes. Yeah, I know that we have mistakes in cons. However, talking about mistakes, agents also can do the mistakes. They can do the mistakes same like you do. It can be in pros, it can be in cons. There's so many videos in YouTube available how to do the application by yourself. I think you will not need them because you can find it for free in the internet sources. Well, I'm about to finish my video because it's getting extremely hot outside. I think I was clear about the benefits agencies and their negative sides as well. I think you can make your own decision. It's totally up to you. Nobody can tell you what to do. Do what you feel is right thing to do, and I wish you good luck. It was Val with you. I was happy to come back and make my new video about Canada immigration, and hopefully soon I will make another one, and it's kind of interesting topic to discuss, but I'm not gonna tell you now about it. I'll see you next time. Bye.